Hello, this is Robert. I know it's been a while since we last spoke. My family and myself have been very busy over the past few months, but did want to get back in touch with you on a subject that I have been meaning to discuss for some time, and that is damaged and cleaned coins. My memory was jogged when I happened to pick up a 1911 cent in my pocket change. It turned out to be a real low grade, a fair two. There's nothing wrong with that coin except the fact that it's excessively worn. So if you're missing a 1911 Philadelphia date in your Lincoln Penny collection, certainly a nice filler coin. So you go looking for a replacement, something in a better grade, maybe an F12 or maybe a VF20 or an extra fine, extremely fine, an XF40. You happen to see one. Little problem with the one you see. There is a gouge on the coin. A little gouge. A little distinct, noticeable gouge. This is what I want to talk about, damaged coins. It's better to get a hold of a worn coin as opposed to something in a better grade that's damaged. Any coin that's damaged, if it's severely nicked, heavily scratched, dented, corroded, or even a hole drilled through it, avoid them like the plague. Damaged coins, although aside from the damage might be a higher grade, no value as a collector coin. I'd like to give you another example. I'd like to show you some corroded and some heavily dinged Indian pennies close up. As I mentioned, these corroded and dinged Indian pennies have little or no value as coins. They're a curiosity. I picked them up for next to nothing at a flea market dealer just to have, but the value of these coins is virtually non-existent. Remember, anything that is nicked, scratched, holed, bent, corroded, or otherwise misshapen or severely damaged has no value as a collector coin. Damaged coins. Now, I want to take it to the next phase. That's clean coins. Any purist will say, avoid clean coins like the plague. But as far as I'm concerned, I think there's a little gray area. Well, for starters, to phrase that example, a lot of coins have been cleaned. A large amount have been, are being cleaned, and will be cleaned. And that also includes a lot of your key and your semi-key dates as well. So, will they have value? Well, consider junk silver coins. Old silver coins, highly minted, low grade, if they're clean, they only have the value of the metal anyway. It doesn't matter either way. And consider your scarce or rare dates. Suppose they happen to be cleaned. Well, again, it's going to depend upon the eye appeal. It's going to depend upon the condition. And basically the key thing is going to depend what you can sell the coin for. There might be something going for an XF40, but perhaps if the coin is still attractive and very scarce, I think the coin could still be desirable if it's a negotiated price, provided you think ahead on the basis of what you can sell that same coin for. Remember, I think you have an equalizer factor when it comes to scarcities and rarities. An example would be one of the 5 1913 Liberty nickels, one that was owned by King Farouk. He constantly had his staff clean the coin, but if that coin happened to have been brought up to auction, that could fetch close to 7 figures, so it's all relative. Now, to take a look at some examples that I have, it's best that I show it to you now. I want to give you some examples of some clean coins that very probably have a good resale value. One will be the 1911 extremely fine Barber dime. It is in extremely fine condition. It had been previously cleaned, but one of the interesting factors about a previously cleaned coins is sometimes they have a tendency to tone. This coin has retoned in rainbow pattern of colors. So this is a very desirable coin. This could probably be priced close to an XF40. This coin is a 1902 Barber quarter. This is graded a very fine 20. As a very fine 20 coin, it does have a retail value of $27. Now granted, you could see that this coin was previously cleaned. There are parallel lines indicating the cleaning, but still, despite it being a clean coin, it is attractive. In addition to attractive coin, any coin of the earlier years that still exist in this condition are also a little scarcer than heavily worn coins. So there would also be a premium for this coin despite the fact it's cleaned. So granted that your damaged coins have virtually no value as rare coins, there are some redeeming features with your clean coins, and I've broken them down into two categories. One is the metal content. If it's cleaned and it's a junk silver coin, either a high mintage or a later date, still it's worth the value of the silver. The cleaning doesn't matter. So the other factor is scarcity. Scarcity could be your key dates or your semi-key dates, in addition to what's known as a condition rarity. Granted, the term is used for high-grade uncirculated, but even with common date, high mintage silver coins, even junk silver, if they are in a greater condition, there's less of them, and as a result of that, there will be an additional premium due to the condition, despite the fact that these coins have been cleaned. Even with the markdown, you'd have to consider the resale value of the coin, which they will have. Cleaned or not, I wouldn't mind having that 1913 King Farouk Liberty nickel. I hope this helps you.